Hi guys, welcome to Crypto News. Here are today's headlines. U.S. Senator pushes for comprehensive crypto regulations amid SEC lawsuits. Coinbase CEO foresees crypto's return to the U.S. with clearer regulations. FTX granted permission to redact customer names for safety, judge rules. Court rules DAOs are legally accountable and orders $643,542 in penalties. EU watchdog condemns Instagram and TikTok for facilitating crypto scams. Now let's dive into the detail. U.S. Senator pushes for comprehensive crypto regulations amid SEC lawsuits. United States Senator Cynthia Lummis is actively working towards implementing a positive regulatory framework for cryptocurrencies in the United States. With the growing adoption and evolution of digital assets, Lummis emphasized the urgency of establishing clear regulations. She has garnered praise from crypto Twitter for her commitment to facilitating digital asset ownership and trading. Teaming up with Senator Kirsten Gillibrand, Lummis is leading a bipartisan effort to propose extensive regulations for cryptocurrencies, which is expected to make significant progress in Congress. The proposed bill aims to define cryptocurrencies, potentially remove the security designation, and create a stable framework for businesses and investors in the crypto industry. Lummis's recent tweet highlighted the successful prevention of a 30% digital asset mining tax, emphasizing that the battle for transparent regulatory guidelines is ongoing. Coinbase CEO foresees crypto's return to the U.S. with clearer regulations. Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong, in an interview with the Wall Street Journal, expressed his belief that crypto entrepreneurs will return to the United States when the government establishes the right outcome for cryptocurrency regulations. Addressing the recent lawsuit filed by the SEC against Coinbase, Armstrong stated that the company does not claim to be a broker-dealer but has acquired a dormant license. He emphasized the significance of the lawsuit for the entire U.S. cryptocurrency industry, hoping that it would bring clarity and prevent the country from lagging behind. Armstrong stressed the need for clear regulations, particularly defining boundaries between financial regulators like the SEC and the Commodity Futures Trading Commission. The ultimate goal is to establish a stable regulatory environment that would encourage the return of crypto businesses to the U.S. FTX granted permission to redact customer names for safety, judge rules. FTX, a crypto exchange, has been authorized by a U.S. bankruptcy court judge to permanently redact the names of individual customers from public filings. The decision aims to protect customers from potential scams and identity theft. However, the judge also stated that companies and institutional investors would be temporarily removed from the redaction list, with FTX required to renew the request in 90 days. While concerns about customer risks persist, media firms pursuing the matter argue that the list should still be released. FTX maintains that disclosing customer names could undermine the sale value and restructuring efforts of the exchange. Court rules DAOs are legally accountable and orders $643,542 in penalties. A federal district judge ruled in favor of the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, CFTC, in a civil enforcement action against the Yuki DAO, setting a precedent that DAOs are legally considered persons under the Commodity Exchange Act. The CFTC accused the Yuki DAO's founders of operating an illegal trading platform and evading legal accountability. Initially, the CFTC had to target the founders directly, resulting in a settlement with fines. However, the CFTC pursued the Yuki DAO separately, arguing that U.S. financial regulations apply to both traditional entities and DAOs. The court ruling determined that DAOs are not immune to legal action, which raised concerns among venture capital firms and could have broader implications for the DAO structure. The Yuki DAO was ordered to pay a civil penalty of $643,542 and shut down completely. This ruling serves as a warning that adopting a DAO structure does not exempt entities from legal obligations or evade law enforcement scrutiny. EU watchdog condemns Instagram and TikTok for facilitating crypto scams. The European Consumer Organization, BEUC, and its member organizations have issued a warning about the promotion of cryptocurrencies on social media platforms. In a report, the EUC criticizes Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and TikTok for their loose policies, which enable scammers to target unsuspecting individuals, particularly teenagers. The report highlights the role of crypto influencers who make false promises. The EUC calls this combination of social media networks, influencers, and cryptocurrency a toxic cocktail. The organization urges European authorities to enforce stricter advertising policies on these platforms and argues that current consumer laws have been violated. Despite recent efforts to regulate the crypto industry, such as the Markets in Crypto Assets (MiCA) legislation, the EUC believes that social media companies need to be held accountable for their advertising practices. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date on the latest news, and see you in the next video.